Okay, after doing a bunch of sewing projects for myself, Lou, my husband, has asked if he could get in on the action. So Lou is a very particular guy when it comes to his clothes, and when I first met him, he did get a lot of his stuff tailored to make it like look the way he wanted. And then I started saying, oh, I would love to get into sewing. This is years ago. So today is the day I'm finally going to get started tailoring or hemming a bunch of items from his wardrobe, and it's gonna be a couple of pairs of shorts, I think, a pair of pants, and he also has a t-shirt that is getting like holes in it, and a cut-off t-shirt that is actually falling apart. Wow.
That was my favorite t-shirt.
Yeah, I can tell. So I'm gonna see if I can make new versions of those as well. So tailoring a couple things, cloning a couple of things. It's gonna be a really fun new project for me. So I think the first pair of shorts I'm gonna alter are these ones. And all he said was that he wanted 2 inches off the bottom. So first I'm going to pin it properly, then decide how I want to hem it. So I want to cut the fabric. I'm definitely gonna use a zigzag stitch because these are stretchy, and it seems like you look at this. So this is with a nice serging machine, which I don't have, but I can do a zigzag stitch on my machine, and I'm just gonna try to make it as neat as possible on the inside, while also bringing up the shorts. So after really focusing on trying to pin it all straight and even marked out the lines that I'll sew the hem on, because I want this to look like neat and tidy, because then I know Lou will like it more. I think I'm ready to start sewing, aka hemming my first item of clothing ever. So before I got started, I did a quick Google to see if there's any like tips on sewing stretchy fabric. I know you do a zigzag stitch because you don't want, like, if you, let's say like he was going like lunging or something like that, if you did a straight stitch, it could like pop. But then I saw online that you can also change the tension or the pressure of the presser foot. So this little gadget here is the presser foot. You can put it up and down, but depending on your fabric, you can change the tension. And I found out on my machine, I change it right here. I did a 1/4 of a turn to less pressure. Can't believe I'm cutting your clothes. But you gave me the okay, so if I ruin them, it's all in the sake of learning. Okay, Lou, they're ready.
Hey.
You like?
Yeah, it's so much better once you trimmed it.
Oh, good. I don't think they need to come in.
No, it's perfect.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They look good.
Wow, thank you.
Oh, that's awesome.
Right?
Wow, I think they actually look really good. So now he has another pair in the like a different color, so I'm just gonna do the exact same thing. Don't have to interrupt you at all for the edit on that. And then bathing suit, pair of pants. I think I could maybe tailor everything today, which is crazy. Goes much faster.
When you were born there was thunder, fire lit in the sky as to lead astray. Now heavy rain pours out of you and me. Come back, rain. Come and ease this obsession. Full force dispossess. Come and quiet this aggression.
Another one done. So now I've got 2 shorts done. I'm gonna start on his swimsuit next. It's navy blue, so I have to switch it out the string again. I had like a cream colored thread, then a black thread, and now we're gonna have to do navy blue. And for the swimsuit, Lou didn't have really a specific length that he cared about. It was more like whatever worked with removing this logo, because if I did like, I think 2 inches, it would have cut right in the middle of the logo. So we're gonna just see. The only thing is, so on the second pair of shorts, I did a straight stitch. And we wanna see how the straight stitch wears versus the zigzag stitch, because it does look a little bit neater, I think, with the straight stitch. But I'm looking at this bathing suit and the shorts too. They both had, I don't know if you can tell, a double seam. And since all of the clothes are having double seams on them, I wonder if that's because you need that, like to keep them strong enough. So I think on the bathing suit, since like you're in the ocean and it's getting a little bit more, I might try with this one to do 2 seams. So then we'll have a zigzag, single zigzag, a single straight seam, a double straight seam, and then we can kind of see how it goes. Because if it unravels, I can always just fix it. But we'll see. I think that's my plan. And then that part's really bad. So it turns out if you sew a little bit slower, you can get straighter lines. So my second one turned out much better than the first leg on this. And I feel like I'm getting the hang of it.
That's nice.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm gonna be so much better surfing now with this.
Oh yeah, more mobility.
Uh-huh.
If you get close and look at the details, it's quite messy. But from far away, we have one more pair of shorts left to go, 1 pair of pants, and then that is done with all of the tailoring. And then tomorrow I will start the cloning of Lou's shirts. We have made incredible progress today. So these shorts are now done. We've got, they're hemmed, and I think he's gonna really like them.
Wow.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's crazy. I've literally been rolling these shorts up for like 4 years.
I think longer, Lou. Like those are from New York, right?
Yeah.
I think so. That's like 7 years. Hey, sweet. Here you are, Lou. Let's see if they're even. It might not be perfectly even, but I think they're even enough.
Well, they feel way shorter.
Really?
Yeah.
You said 3.5 inches. You wanted 4, and I did 3.5.
Perfect.
Really?
Yeah.
Now they don't have to be bunched up.
I know.
Wow. Are they a little short?
No, they're
Okay.
really perfect.
So Lou has a lot of hats. Oh my gosh. So many hats. And he gets them all on
eBay.
He literally has an obsession with like getting old hats on eBay. And I actually kind of love them. But this one was purchased with something in mind. And that is that we made this stamp. I designed it. Oh yeah. It's a patch, not a stamp. We made this patch and I want to put it onto this hat. And I think that it will be a really good fit for him.
Oh, wow.
It's not on yet. I wanted you to approve the placement.
Wow.
It's gonna be good, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's perfect.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This is Lou's Live Creatively hat, and I really like how it turned out. What do you think? I think he's gonna love it. So that was like a hand sewing project. It's actually really relaxing and kind of brought me back to the van days of sewing all those curtains for our van Odie. Okay, the house is a total disaster. I went and did laundry this morning, so I have so much laundry to put away. And the kitchen is crazy. The floors are filthy. But honestly, I really just want to make Lou's t-shirts and get this project wrapped up. So I was like, I could spend the afternoon cleaning, or I could also just keep making a mess. And I think I'm gonna do that. So let's get started. Good morning and welcome to the last day of fixing my husband's wardrobe. So last night I actually spent the afternoon and evening making my first pattern. So we got this. I made it on parchment paper. And I took a t-shirt apart and used that to figure out the pattern. And fingers crossed it worked. Right now I'm gonna figure out how to add the seam allowance to the fabric. I need to decide how much seam allowance to do. And then we can start cutting fabric. Okay. Still a crinkle in the middle, but
Yeah.
into your eyes, I see we're out of time.
I made you a t-shirt.
Can I try
That
it
was
on?
harder than I thought. Yes, please try it on. Oh my gosh, it looks good.
It looks really nice.
Oh, wow.
Wow, it's so nice.
Right?
Yeah.
I really think I need to make like a made by Dana tag
That'd be so
for the
cute.
back of it.
Yeah. Thank you. I love it.
Trying to remember tears and the laughter. How could we fall so fast?
All right, the hat is done. The trunks are done. All that's left to do is take these new babies for a swim.
Will be no hard goodbyes, thank God we're civilized. Be on our separate ways as we fade into gray. Yeah.